the littlest chef.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Littlest Chef. My name is Natalie, and in today's video, I am cooking another delicious Caribbean meal, okay? So this time, I am making my version of saltfish with onions and peppers, and I'm gonna also boil some plantains, some sweet potato, and also pair that with a delicious green veggie side. And what makes it different is that Haitians and Jamaicans, we usually use, everybody in the Caribbean, we use salted cod to make this saltfish dish. But sometimes I like to make salted cod, and sometimes I actually like to make it with fresh codfish. I find that the codfish is a little bit more moist, a little bit more juicy, and I just really enjoy it. So that's what we're making today. All right, let's get cooking. Okay guys, let's season our fresh codfish. So over here we have 2 nice fresh pieces of codfish that I have already washed with lemon and vinegar, okay? I put, on the bigger piece, I put 2 tablespoons of butter, and on the little piece, I put 1 tablespoon of butter. I just split it up in half. And how we're gonna season this, we're just gonna use this magic salmon seasoning. It's a seasoning that I love to use on all of my fish. So we're just gonna go in there with that. And this is a complete seasoning, guys. So you don't have to add any salt, and you know, like salt, fish likes to pick up salt very easily, so you don't wanna over salt it either, okay? We're gonna go in with a little bit of onion powder. And a little bit of garlic powder. Okay. And now, well, I should have done this in the beginning. Let me flip it over because I want to make sure I got both sides. So let me take those cubes of butter off. Cover that up. All right, and then you're gonna flip these guys over and season the other side. So we're gonna season the back. All right. All right, so our cod has been nicely seasoned. We're gonna put our 2 pieces of butter, 2 tablespoons of butter on the bigger slice, 1 tablespoon of butter on the smaller slice. I have my oven preheating at 350 degrees. It's been heating up now for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna pop these 2 slices of codfish underneath the oven for about 40 minutes. You don't wanna overcook your fish. Fish doesn't take that long to cook, all right? All right, let's put these in the oven. So right now we're gonna make the veggies that's gonna go with the saltfish. So here I have some freshly chopped collard greens and kale. I cleaned these very thoroughly with water and vinegar. Here we have some sliced peppers and onions, and then I also have 1 carrot that I chopped up as well. Here we have onions and garlic. Here we have the juice of a lemon, half of a lemon, half, okay? All right, then we have some veggie broth and some chicken broth. I have very little in both of these, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use those both in this recipe. And then over here we have the basic stuff. We have some crushed red pepper, sea salt, paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder. All right, so let's see how I put this together. I'm gonna turn my stove on high. Olive oil. Okay, not too much. And the first thing we're gonna put in here are our onions, some of the onions and the garlic. All right, so we added some olive oil to here, and we are just gonna saute the peppers and the garlic. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the rest of these peppers, onions. So here we have red pepper, green pepper, we have carrots. You should always try to eat as many different colors in your food as possible. Season this first before I add my greens. And I'm gonna go in with some sea salt. A little bit of crushed red pepper. A little bit of paprika. Garlic powder and onion powder, which you don't even need that because there's already onion powder and garlic powder in here, but you know, you gotta just add it. I'm gonna add it because I have it. All right, we're gonna mix this around just a little bit more. This is a mix of collards, collard greens, and kale. I love that mix. Especially when it's warm outside, you need those dark leafy vegetables to just warm you up on the inside. Let's add our vegetable broth. This is vegetable broth from Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's vegetable broth because I think it's only $1.99 or something like that. And the ingredients are super clean, nothing funny in there. So I like the price and I like the ingredients. So good job, Trader Joe's. After we add the broth, we're gonna go in with the juice of half of a lemon, and that's gonna give your greens a nice little zing, okay? Acidity is so important. You must have acidity in your food, guys. You need that little zing. All right, we're gonna cover this up, like I said, for 30 minutes. Okay. So let us look at the collards and kale. It looks so good. Taste test, taste test. Always taste your food, guys. All right, so let's see how it tastes. This is so good. You could literally just eat it just like this with some boiled plantain, no meat, or even a little bit of rice, and it would be such a satisfying and delicious meal. All right, so I'm gonna put this in a smaller container and then I will be back. Let's make this saltfish. So we're gonna heat up a pan. In this pan, we're gonna put some olive oil. And we are going to fry up some peppers and onions. All right. So we fried up our peppers and onions. Let's add our fish to this. And remember, don't forget to debone your fish. All right, so now we're gonna add some parsley flakes to make it look pretty. All right, so go ahead and taste your fish. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this seasoning to it. And this is the Magic Salmon Seasoning by Chef Paul. And I'm gonna add a tiny, tiny bit of just a little bit of sea salt, not too much.
Wow!
The summer go bust, I go shine like star. No shaking, no fear, I go reach so far. From sunrise to night, I go day on top. This summer now my time, no be joke, no flaw.